Hello everyone and welcome to the McDolphin Team Cup 2022 Event 7, the relay. We're in the second half of the season now, and getting right in with a challenging event. Last year, we went with a calamitous event. This year, changes have been made. Hopefully, that will massively improve it, and make it one of the most exciting events on the schedule. I'm Zach McDolphin, as always, your host. See, the relay then. A classic event across marble sports, sprint track, which is extended from last year, which was just this short bit here. It's almost doubled in length now to avoid the many DNFs and the 2 disqualifications we had last year. Look at the standings, obviously all 4 teams knocking into each teammate at the blocks, handing off, had to keep speed throughout them, and that will give you the results that they want, which is fast, really. Now, and the standings, Marine team hold a 15-point lead over the IT Blast. Came down last event from 20 points, so not a significant gain, but the IT Blast are reducing the gap somewhat. Although it's still big, and they still do need to finish in the top 2 to be able to take the lead. Marine Turtles 3rd, Carnival Crew 4th, and it's really close pretty much the entire rest until you get to the bottom 2 with Octopi and not Green Jungles, Octopi and Parrots who are really struggling. Anyway, see our heats then. B-League event as well, but we are here for the A-League today, as you probably know. So we're going to get straight on then with our first heat now. So in our first heat we have Ladybirds, Cream Team, Carnival Crew, and Speedy Sloths. Cream Team and Carnival Crew got the bronze medals in 2020 and 2021 respectively in this event. Speedy Sloths have a bad memory after getting disqualified from last year's, and that did cost them the championship 100%. They're on course to score 6 or 7 points, and they're scoring -1, and that did lose them championship, so they want to not make the same mistakes again. And we're away, and it looks like Green Team have a big lead, and the Ladybirds will be advancing with them. Carnival Crew 4th place in the standings, I think we'll get last. Cream Team then dominating there, comfortable win for them. This is actually a much closer finish. Look at that, very marginal, less than 10, and they are going to give it to the Speedy Sloths, but that's such a close one. Cream Team though, because this is the first time this track is being properly used, it will be their time there will be classed as the record, although will it be broken? We'll have to see. Wouldn't be surprised, although their third leg in particular was really good, and then they held it through the final one. And here too we have Parrots, Green Turtles, Octopi in Team McDolphin. Octopi won this round last year. They've not been doing that well this season, so will they be able to do well again? In a way. And right now Green Turtles have a big lead. Octopi will be advancing with them. Team McDolphin have a very poor time, and Parrots, dead last in standings, will not be advancing. Green Turtles are never really in question. They were very comfortable off the line, then they pulled away. And McDolphin stepped back away from both of the other two, allowing Octopi an easy advancement. They keep Green Turtles honest, which is a good sign for that. Now here 3 we have Cool Chameleons, that is Colgate Club, Championship leads Marine Team, and finally Seahorse. For the first time ever we're seeing a vice captain, and with the Cool Chameleons, Kaleidoscope, who's their first runner, is taking the vice captain role, as Colourful has not been chosen not to go in after their they caused disqualification in the finals last year. That's an interesting thing to see. And they're away then. It's got the lead. It's Marine Team and Chameleons. Oh, we've got a DNF. Colgate Club have got stuck. That's going to be our first DNF of the day. And I have to check who won that. I think it was Chameleons and Marine Team going through, though. It would make sense. Seahorse could have possibly snuck by. And yes, Marine Team 2020 gold medalists. Picking up the Heat win and Cool Chameleons. It would have been 4th last year if they hadn't been disqualified. Will also advance. Yours has made it close, but wasn't close enough. Now for the final heat, we have Fritz's, Green Jungles, Icy Blasts, and Electric Eels. Electric Eels got the silver last season in this event, so they are one of the favourites. Icy Blast second in the standings, with the other top 3 members advancing. They need to get a good result here, and they're away. And them and Eels are pulling away, and to be close, Eels will win. Green Jungles put up a bit of a challenge in the 3rd leg. The further away, Fritz's also will not be advancing, they come dead last. Electric Eels and Icy Blasts, unsurprising result really I'd say there, even though Icy Blasts never run in the relay before. They have been very strong as a rookie team. Compared to our first semi-final with Cream Team, Octopi, Marine Team and Icy Blasts, you see it has got noticeably darker. There is some light rain in the air possibly, which teams are understandably concerned about. So we're getting on with this then. We've got the top 2 in the standings in here, as well as 2 relay medalists. They're away. who's got it. It's very close right now. Marine Team pulling into the lead. And they have, I think the Icy Blast will be with them in the final, which is very good news for the Icy Blast. They won't be losing too much ground. Have to check the replay though. Octopi and Cream Team are very close. So we see the replay then, and it was a really close start, all changing ground multiple times in that first leg, and Marine Team pulled into a bit of a lead. Icy Blast is passing the Cream Team into the handoff. Then it pulls into a gap between those two. And Icy Blast have a poor one into the final run. Icy not quick away, but Cream Team challenge, and then they fade away. Do the Octopi get them? That is so close. And they're going to give it as a tie, meaning they will have the exact same time and the same amount of points. The Marine Team and Icy Blasts, top two in the standings, are both going to be in the finals. That's big. Now with Green Turtles, Electric Eels, Cool Chameleons, and the Ladybirds all hoping to get through to try and close the gap as well. So here are the teams I just named then. Both Eels and Chameleons made it to the finals in Savannah last year. Ladybirds, I believe, made the second round. Green Turtles didn't qualify last year, so they didn't compete here at all. Which one of them will come out? Which two will come out on top and get themselves into the finals with the top two in the standings? All these teams are on the top half. They really could do with a good result here. And Chameleons have a big early lead. Now Eels stretch it out. Ladybirds are stuck, and Electric Eels had a comfortable win there, ahead of Cool Chameleons, and those two will be going to the finals for the second year in a row in the relay. Green Turtles will be eliminated and, well, guaranteed 8th place then for the Ladybirds, which is not ideal for them, but it's where they pretty much finish every event at the moment. So Marine Team, Icy Blasts, Electric Eels, and the Cool Chameleons. First, second, and tied 5th in the standings. All these teams in great positions. All of them can make a huge amount out of this result, getting this event. All of them will gain something, which will be good points. But who will gain the biggest amount? In the relay. They're away. Which means they have a marginal advantage. Them and Marine Team. And Marine Team will stretch the lead. Marine Team will take the gold for the 4th time this season. They have been absolutely on fire the entire time. And they find themselves once again on the top step. Meanwhile, Cool Chameleons take the silver medal. That's equaling their best ever result in the MTC. And their second medal in a row as well. 3rd of the season. They've been really good this season, Cool Chameleons. While Electric Eels, they got the podium there. And it looks like it's beginning to rain, actually. No. Electric Eels get the podium, and Icy Blast will get their 3rd, 4th place of the season. Which is not really what they were hoping for, but still be a good result. But they're going to be losing ground to Marine Team. To their unparalleled gold medal winning. So you can now see them on the podium then in the order that they were, reverse order. The front marbles are the later ones on the track. So you've got Rass and Whale at the front for Marine Team being the later two runners, and same for the other teams. But it is mad how Marine Team, 4 out of 7 event wins is... I'm pretty sure that's a record for starters. In all marble sports. Certainly McDolphin marble sports. But, and then, even with Icy Blast doing really well, they've been in the top half for 6 out of 7 events so far, and are still going to be over a win behind. Cool Chameleons and Electric Eels as well, they've been really solid. They've been very close to each other in terms of performances. Chameleons will be ahead of the Eels after this. We'll get to the standings in a minute. Green Turtles as well performed well today. They're still going to be losing out loads of ground. This is becoming a K1 submarine team. Standings shortly as the rain appears to be slightly intensifying. Fortunately, it seems the rain has subsided and they will not be hitting us, meaning the B-League event can be set up then afterwards. But now, here we go, the standings then. Marine Team have now given themselves 98 points. A 23, I believe, 23-point lead over the Icy Blasts. Cool Chameleons are into 3rd, which is something anyone would have really expected to say. Electric Eels then to 4. No, Green Turtles hold to 4 on to 4th, then that's Electric Eels. Sorry. Carnival Crew down to 5th, I believe. And 6th.
Hello.
I'll just drop it right there. Then, we're going on right to the bottom. Parrots then now beginning to drop away from the entire pack. And, while Octopi seem to have joined the pack above them now, which is about 6 teams. Well, and Colway Club have gone from, I believe, 6th place after event 4, and now event 7, they're 14th. Not going well for them in the past few events, unfortunately. While the battle between McDolphin, Sloths, Ladybirds, maybe even Cream Team is close in the middle, which is not where at least 2 of those teams were expecting to be. That has to be said. But anyway, that's all we have time for today. So remember to join us for our next event, which is the B-League relay. The next A-League event will be some form of race, hopefully the dirt race, although that is subject to change. So join us for them, and yeah, see you next time, and goodbye.